Every year, many hopeful students flock to universities so that they can secure a good future for themselves. Unfortunately, some students are living out the dream of someone else and are studying something somebody else chose for them. This documentary is an introduction to this topic, as students and staff from MGI were interviewed to discuss this matter further in detail and get expert opinions.
Yes, that does happen quite a bit, but we sit down and then we discuss what their interests are, and then from there we then make a decision. We take a look at their results, we look at their report, we have a chat with them, we talk about their interests, and then eventually from there you can get an idea of what the person will be better suited in studying or which program to get into.
Started with my pre-degree. I wanted to study law, but I couldn't get in because it was too late. So my student advisor told me to choose between PR and journalism because I like interacting with people, working with people. So I chose journalism instead, and I'm succeeding in journalism. It wasn't a bad choice after all. I'm passing. I'm not complaining. I just want to finish my degree. I'm actually looking for a job at the Department of Communications. If I get a job there next year, I'll work there, and the following year, I'll do my honors with UNISA or Pretoria University.
I actually want to be a DJ. Sadly, our parents get into the way of our dreams, and they don't believe spinning the decks is actually a career, So I thought I wanted to do something constructive until I made graphic design.
Parents still felt the big need for protecting and looking after their children, making sure that everything goes right. Now suddenly, when they go to tertiary, it's a different new ball game, but the parents' mindset is still there. So that's part of it, and in that protection, they're also looking at the future possibilities of a career. So, of course, if they didn't make a lot of money, they would like their children to make a lot of money, and therefore would push them towards a career that would, in the end, give the child better benefits.
In the beginning, I just thought, hey, it's just drawing, and we're just going to be drawing and just drawing and just drawing. But then I just discovered there's more to it. There's actually design and what really comes with design. So there's more to it than just lifting up a pencil and just drawing what you see in front of you. Not everything can just purely satisfy you, but you have to make it work for yourself.
No, I had to choose for him because he was confused. He didn't really know what to choose.
Status that they want their children to uphold or something along those lines. I think parents sometimes feel that I want to say that my son is a lawyer, I want to say that my son is a doctor, I want to say that my daughter is one of those high professions, a quantity surveyor or something the like.
He wanted to do accounting, so I had to choose biomedicine for him just because I wanted him to be a doctor.
Also about maybe the parents didn't get to study, and they have their dreams, and they want to relive their dreams through their children.
In a family, we have an accountant already, so we wanted a doctor.
They tend to know their children better and the academic world less. Parents tend to not really have an understanding of what's out in the job market. Some parents do, but I think the percentage is very small overall in South Africa. I think if I say 90% plus parents do not really understand the job market. So they may understand their child, but if someone wants to study psychology and they tell me it's because when their child talks to someone and give advice, the advice works, then I start worrying, because it could mean that you know your child, but it also could mean that you're not really knowing the field of psychology, which is much more than giving advice to someone. They did not select the degree or the qualification they want to study out of their own accord, and because that is their passion and what they really want to do. They keep on failing at tertiary level because they try to fulfill the aspires of someone else, whether it's their parents or their friends.